Good evening, everybody. This is Bill O'Brien speaking to you from the historic and spacious Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, otherwise known as the Armory. Tonight, we feature the homestanding Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles with a record of 3-7 against the Warriors from Wyoming County East High School. They're 5-5. And it's a special night as well, as former Beckley star basketball player Henry Dickerson will be honored before the opening tip-off tonight. Once again, my partner is the two-time National College Coach of the Year and the winner of a National College Championship. Here once again is Coach Bob Bolin. Hey, Coach.
Bill, great to see you.
Good to be with you, my friend.
You too.
All right, let's talk about these two teams. Beckley, and how many times over the years, I go back forever, even before your playing days. I started in 1968-69 broadcasting on radio, and the Beckley team has never had a start like this where they're 3-7 in their first 10 games. But in talking to Ron Kidd, he says, I think we've got it figured out.
I'll tell you, they're coming off a win and got a big win against a rival in here on Saturday. And, Ron Kidd last year, towards the end of the year, they were struggling and they won 5 in a row and made it to the state tournament. So he's always been able to figure it out, and it remains to be seen, but I have confidence that he will figure it out.
One of the things that we have to talk about will be personnel. One of them was Keenan Cook, who was supposed to be a big factor for the Beckley team this year. Well, he had surgery and has missed the rest of the year. He averaged 8.5 points per game, but did so many things, Coach. So Cook is gone, and now the Flying Eagles center, Mike Miller, is gone. He suffered a hairline fracture to his shooting hand in the Saturday win against Oak Hill. So he's lost 2 of his starting 5, but he's got kids who are going to step up.
He does. I mean, they've been searching through the lineup to find the starting 5 the entire year. And, I mean, Miller did some good things on the defensive end. He was able to block shots. I think he was their best charge taker, tough kid. But Beckley has people that'll step up. Caleb Gravely's played a good couple games. He'll step up. The freshman Jalen Walton is getting better by the day. So Beckley has people that will step up. Keenan Cook, he's been out a while. And now that losing 8 points a game and his athletic ability, that was a blow early. But, Beckley, he's been out for a month now. So Beckley's had some time to adjust to that.
Well, Bob, you mentioned 2 names, and those 2, Gravely and Walton, are going to be inserted into the opening lineup tonight, along with Redfern, McMillan, and Wolf. So we'll give you the lineups in detail in just a few minutes. Let's talk about the opponents from Wyoming County. First off, and Bob, you know this, basketball is king in Wyoming County. I mean, in all the years that I've been broadcasting basketball, and for several years in the 70s, I was the radio voice of the Mullins Rebels when Don Knuckles was the head coach. And, they just love to play basketball. Mullins, Pineville, Herndon, Glen Rogers, Baileysville, Oceana, all those schools just put out great teams year in and year out. And so now they're down to 2 high schools, West Side and, of course, Wyoming East. And they always come up with good teams.
Yes, they do. And, these 2 teams are familiar with each other. They play each other in the Beckley Summer League and in camps and other summer leagues, so they're very familiar. Derek Brooks is doing a great job with the Mullins team. Has his dad over there, Herbie, as an assistant. I mean, you don't get anybody more loyal than your dad. And he has great basketball knowledge. And, he tells me, hey, Derek's the boss. He knows who the boss is, and that's just a tribute to Herbie. I mean, that would have to be fun, coaching with your son and being your son's assistant. And, Herbie was such a great player. And I'd say that's a fun time, and Derek Brooks has done a tremendous job.
It's funny you would bring that up, Bob, because you and Dave Barksdale sort of had that interaction where you played for the Beckley Flying Eagles, and Dave Barksdale, of course, is the legendary coach. Then he wound up as your assistant coach, and, it worked out.
Oh, it worked when I was his assistant, and it also worked when he was my assistant. Worked both ways, yes.
Yeah. And I had a chance to talk to Dave Barksdale before coming here to the broadcast location tonight. It's great to see him again. I mean, he's just one of the best ever and we'll talk about him and the other Beckley coaches as we go through tonight. Well, we are just minutes away from starting this game, but we mentioned that there's going to be a very special presentation before the tip-off. Henry Dickerson is going to be honored. We'll tell you more about that after we take a break. You're watching Wyoming East and Beckley basketball on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
If you're looking to sell your vehicle, Auto Buyers of West Virginia is your solution. We buy all cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs and have a simple and safe way to sell your vehicle. We'll give you a free appraisal on your vehicle and make you an offer to buy it on the spot. Whether you're still making payments or have a clear title, we'll turn your car into cash today at Auto Buyers of West Virginia. So come see us at Cranberry Creek Shopping Center off Eisenhower Drive in Beckley. Auto Buyers of West Virginia, the simple, safe, and secure way to sell your vehicle.
And we're back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Well, let's give you the opening lineups for tonight's game. We told you about the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. Elijah Redfern is the point guard. He's just a sophomore, 6'2", and is leading the team in scoring at 18.6 points per game. Maddox McMillan, 6'3", and a senior, averaging almost 15 points per game. Another senior is Landon Wolf. He is a 6'3" senior, averaging 4.5 per game. And then the two newcomers, and Coach Boland told you, Caleb Gravely is a 6'5" senior, averaging just under 2 points per game in limited playing action. And Jalen Walton, a freshman, 6'3". So those are the starters for Ron Kidd in his 22nd season. He is approaching 400 career wins. That's second all time. Of course, the Gray Eagle, oh, there's that buzzer. We all know the Gray Eagle leads with 501, and just behind second place Ron Kidd is Dave Barksdale. So you talk about people who are legendary, and I think Ron Kidd will be in that group when he retires. But right now he's still going strong. He's in 2 state tournament championship games that he won and 2 that he lost, but he has been strong every year. And this certainly has been a test for him, Bob. But as we mentioned, you know, he knows how to get it together, and he's got half the season in which to do that. 70-61. Just getting the word in the JV game, Woodrow, after it was tied at 50, Woodrow wound up winning the ball game 70-61 over Wyoming East. Let's give you the East starting lineup. Tanner Witten is a 6'4" senior, and he's averaging 26 points per game. Garrett Mitchell, a 6'2" junior, averaging 17. Chandler Johnson, a 6'5" junior, averaging about 9 per game. Tucker Cook, a 6'3" senior, averaging about 9 per game. And the point guard is a sophomore, Cole Lambert. He's 5'9", averaging about 6 points per game. Now the national anthem. We'll take a break and be right back on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
And we are back now courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Armory. The mayor of the great city of Beckley, Rob Rappold, has the microphone as he's starting the festivities here to honor Henry Dickerson. And Rob Rappold is another man who played on a state championship basketball team. He was a member of the 1965 title team, and he had a brother who was a member of the 67 team, and another brother who was a starter on the 1957 state tournament basketball winners for Woodrow Wilson. I don't think we can hear over the PA, so I will tell you that Chubby Hughes, a close friend of Henry Dickerson, is here to say a few words about his buddy, who could not be here tonight, but I'll tell you some of the things about Henry Dickerson. Obviously, he's in the Woodrow Wilson Basketball Hall of Fame, class of 1969. And in talking about Henry Dickerson, not only was he a star player for Woodrow Wilson in 69, also played on the 2 teams that went to the championship game in 67 and 68, winning it in 67, losing to Charleston in 68. But then he went to Morris Harvey College, which is now the University of Charleston, and for 4 years he was an All-American there, first team All-American at Morris Harvey, and then went into the NBA, one of only 2 Beckley players ever to make the NBA. In 1975, a member of the Detroit Pistons, and in 1977, a member of the Atlanta Hawks. So they've got his Detroit Pistons uniform, and they have presented that for inclusion into the Ring of Fame on the outer perimeter of this building. So Henry Dickerson, I mean, just a great guy, terrific player. I had a chance to see one of his games. I was at Marshall when he was playing, but we did one of his games at the old Memorial Fieldhouse against Huntington East, and he scored 43 points in that game. In fact, that year, Bob, he had 3 games where he scored better than 40 points. In that 1969 year, he had 30 games where he had 30 or more points.
Wow.
And for the year, he averaged 29.7 points per game. That's an all-time Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle basketball record, almost 30 points per game, and he did it in 1969, Henry Dickerson.
Yeah, when you make the NBA, and I think Woodrow's had 2 players, Henry Dickerson and Tamar Slade.
Correct.
I mean, you're in a league of your own. And I've known Henry since I was a little kid. We actually coached against each other when I was at Mountain State and he was at North Carolina Central. We played him down there and we played him here at the Armory.
Wow.
In 05 and 06. I actually played him twice.
Fantastic. Chubby Hughes, his close friend, and you talk about a fine athlete. Chubby Hughes was quite a player in the day in the late 60s. I had a chance to do his games. I started in 1968-69 season on WJLS. And, well, you talk about the names that have come through this floor. This basketball court, by the way, Coach, you probably know this, it was first used for Beckley basketball home games in 1962, which was the undefeated Beckley team, the only undefeated Woodrow Wilson basketball team in their long and storied history. So they started, 60 years ago, 1962, midway through the season. They started playing, back before that, they played in the old, what we call the rec building, the recreational building, which was behind the old Beckley Junior High, which is now, of course, Carter Hall on the campus of WVU Tech. But anyway, I'm rattling on here, but it's so fun to go back to the rich history of Woodrow Wilson. And there's Tex Williams. He's a Raleigh County native, longtime coach at St. Albans High School, coached at the University of Charleston, was coach of the year both in high school and in college. And we'll tell you more about his deal. He does a special Legends banquet every year. For the last 2 years, we've not been able to have them. Normally, I MC them. It started out, Bob, with about 15 people at the old Shoney's. I'm saying the old Shoney's, which doesn't exist in Beckley anymore, on the old Valley Drive, which doesn't exist anymore. And there were about 15 people there. That was the first one. And it kept getting bigger and bigger to move to bigger venues. Now it is going this year, this July, it's going to be at the Charleston Civic Center Coliseum. They've already sold 1,200 tickets. They've got 300 more tickets to sell. It's going to be in July. Tex Williams does it all by himself. He's incredible.
Yes, he is. And you're talking about an athlete. Tex Williams was an athlete.
He was an athlete at the old Clear Fork High School, and then at Beckley College, and then he went to Marshall University. And not only a basketball star, but also a baseball star, Tex Williams. And he's still in great shape. He's in his 80s. And here is the Pistons jersey. You can see it on your screen now, number 22, Detroit Pistons. That's fantastic that they're doing this for Henry Dickerson. We're sorry that he could not be here tonight. But Henry, we hope that you're watching in North Carolina. If you're not, we'll try to get a copy of this to you, because these games not only come over live on the internet, but then they are replayed. In fact, I watched one the other night. And Bob, you're really good. I mean, I will tell you this, not to give you the big head, but in doing all of these years broadcasting basketball and working with you, I learned something from you every game. You really know your stuff.
Well, I hope most of it's good.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, I appreciate that, Bill. I really enjoy doing this, and I've really enjoyed video production. I mean, it's just tremendous when kids' grandparents that don't live in the state get to watch the games, and they're all over the state. And, I mean, video productions has grown so much in the last 3 or 4 years, but all I hear is positive statements about it everywhere.
Butch Mounts is the guiding force behind video productions. He's the executive producer as well as the brainchild of putting this all together. And as you said, it keeps getting bigger and better. All right, the Warriors are coming out in their dark green uniforms with white numerals and trim. Beckley in the home white with maroon numerals and trim. I think we've got time for one more quick commercial break, and we'll have the tip-off in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Motley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Motley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
And the officials for tonight's game are all some of the best. Jay Rutledge, Don Burton, and Scott Cantley. Beckley starting 3 seniors, a sophomore and a freshman. Wyoming East starting 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. And East has a pretty strong front line, even though they're a double-A team. They've got 6'5", 6'4", 6'3" up front. The Beckley team with a 6'5" center and a couple of 6'3" forwards. Beckley is 4A, but you got to throw those out the window. The history between these two teams goes back to the 40s and the 1950s when Louis D'Antoni was the head basketball coach at the old Mullins High School. And of course, Jerome Van Meter, who leads Beckley with 501 victories. He was the legendary coach who won 6 state titles for Woodrow Wilson. Boy, did they have some great games. There's the jump. Redfern's got it, and we're ready to go. Elijah Redfern, quite a talented player, leads Beckley in scoring. To McMillan, he's another talent. Wolf, McMillan, and it's good from 3. McMillan, by the way, his three-pointer won the game against Greenbrier East in Fairleigh. One of 3 Beckley wins.
Maddox McMillan gets his feet set. He didn't play last game and went scoreless the game before, so that's a big lift for Beckley for him to get started early.
Turnover that time as Witten tried to thread the needle and it didn't work. McMillan with it. Looks to be a zone.
Wyoming East is in a real tight man-to-man
deal.
Yeah,
now they switched man-to-man, you're right.
And Beckley started out in a 2-2-1 press.
Well, a little dipsy-doodle layup try by Redfern didn't go, and a whistle stops the action. Yeah, we got to let Coach Boland tell us the intimate details of these defenses.
Yeah, Beckley's in a 2-2-1 press, and they'll trap when it crosses half court.
Lambert with it, and he's playing with the mask. I have not seen that very often.
Either. We have 2 of them, 2 starters for Wyoming.
Lambert off to the corner. Shot on the way by Johnson, no. Warriors try again. That one slides off the iron by Mitchell, and here we come the other way. Redfern gliding down the floor. On the wing, it's got it. Redfern again in the middle. Now the baseline shot on the way, and that's not quite there. Rebound, Beckley, and out it comes again to Redfern. Gradley is long and tall out there, 6'5".
Yeah, Gradley's been a bucket-getting machine when he gets in the game.
There's a foul. The ball is wedged in the iron.
They called traveling before the contact. Referee Scott Cantley did. Maddox Millen thought he was fouled there, but Beckley in this 2-2-1 press, they'll go for traps at certain spots, but it's not a real trapping defense. More so to slow Wyoming East down. And then I know Beckley will probably drop back into a zone. There they are in a 1-2-2 zone.
Here's Witten from 3. He's their big gun, and it pops out on him. Rebound, though, to the Warriors. Well-coached team. You were talking about Derek Brooks and his father, Herbie Brooks. Herbie is a legend. Derek was a good player in his own right.
Derek a little bit better at golf than his dad, Herbie, too.
Long-range shot, not good. Cook couldn't get it to go, and here come the Flying Eagles up 3-0. Underneath. Gravely couldn't get it to go. He'll try again. Turnaround shot, nope. Rebound scrambled for, and it's out of bounds to the Warriors.
Bill, a lot of times when you have a ceremony before the game after the players warm up, the players haven't touched the ball in 15 minutes, and they're not used to that. And probably ready for the cold start here for both teams.
Wolf gets the steal. Wolf gets the foul. So Landon Wolf, a 6'3 senior, averaging 4.5 per game, will go to the line. He's getting more playing time here lately as Ron Kidd trying to make things click. He's had to mix and match his players. Wolf ready and no good.
As we look at the Little General replay here, Wolf with the quick hands on the steal, able to draw the contact and almost get an opportunity for the three-point play, but didn't get it.
Wolf again. That one's perfect. 4-zip. And we're approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. Nice crowd here under the dome in Beckley. Here's Witten. Back outside. Mitchell loose, and that one's off the front of the iron, no good. And the rebound was taken by Walton, and we've got a stoppage of play.
Yeah, Witten looks to be a little injured there, grabbing his Achilles tendon, and Wyoming cannot afford to lose Witten. I mean, he scores inside, he shoots the three, he's a tough kid. As Beckley showing that zone, Wyoming East just moving it around, looking for the good shot.
And Bob, how many times have you said Beckley and zone? Here's Witten.
Not many at all.
Oh, he was able to sneak underneath and score. So Tanner Witten gets Wyoming East on the board.
Witten with a nice spin move, good kiss off the glass. And he's got inside moves. He can shoot the three. Is a college prospect.
Flying Eagles working very cautiously on the perimeter. McMillan now trying to back in, can't do it. And back out it comes. Really tough defense by the Warriors. Redfern, watch him. Gets around his man, pushes up the one-hander, and it's good.
That's what Redfern's really good at, that mid-range and then little floaters in the lane. Elijah Redfern, one of the best in the state at that.
And to the corner again it goes. Outside again, Lambert. Cole Lambert, 5'9" sophomore point guard.
I don't know what the purpose of the mask for if it's below your chin. I hadn't figured that one out yet.
It's Mitchell. Here's Witten. That was his shot, and it just would not go down for him. Walton rebounds for the Flying Eagles. Here's Redfern. Gets around the defender and cannot seal the deal.
Looking for Landon Wolf on these three-point shots in transition. Maddox McMillan off the pick. Got a good look. Wolf had 20 Saturday night against Oak Hill. Really found his shooting stroke.
Well, McMillan had the shot he wanted.
Yeah, he did, Bill. Got a good look at it.
Outside, Lambert. Through the zone, to the corner. Mitchell misses. Rebound out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Warriors.
You know, I know Beckley play in this zone, and Beckley hasn't played a lot of the zone throughout the years, but when teams come into the convention center, and this is probably Wyoming East's first game without a background, and so a zone, the way Beckley's playing the zone, will force more three-point shots, and it's difficult to shoot in here the first time that you're in here.
From the corner, count it. That's Mitchell scoring from three land.
Garrett Mitchell's a good three-point shooter. Got to see him play a few times last year. I really like him.
He had a big year last year, and Witten had a huge year. He was first-team All-State last year. All right, Flying Eagles playing way outside. Redfern just looking things over, and now McMillan. Those are the two guys who make this team go. A lob pass underneath. I'm not sure to whom that was intended. Wound up in Gravely's hands, and it was blocked. Here they come the other way. Witten with a layup, and it would not fall. He's got it back, and it's out of bounds to the Warriors. See if we've got that on replay. We do.
Let's see. Oh, Witten's last three. Beckley picking the bottom of the zone. They were picking Maddox down there. Good job by Wyoming East.
Lambert. From three. Cook. Nope. Rebound, McMillan. Redfern. Redfern, look out, a little scoop try, and he is going to be called for the charge. Elijah Redfern with his first personal. It's a 1-point lead for the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles as we are approaching 2 minutes left in the opening period.
Yeah, Elijah Redfern trying to find that balance in his scoring ability because he's the team's best scorer and getting his teammates involved. And that's a point guard's job to find rhythm and balance for his team.
Look at this, all-court pressure by the Woodrow Wilson team, and East was able to break it, but boy, Beckley's defense gets going. Watch out. Outside Mitchell. Into the ball game.
Yeah, the weak part of that 1-2-2 zone is right about the center of the foul line. And Wyoming East really trying to attack it from the baseline, but doing a good job with it.
There's Witten scoring for the second time tonight. Nice play on the baseline, and East leads 7-6.
Yeah, Tanner Witten, great body control, hanging in there, good finish with the left hand.
McMillan. Redfern.
Yeah.
Taking this time. Wolf. Redfern again. He wanted to shoot the long ball, but did not. Instead, Wolf will. That's an air ball.
Yeah, Beckley running some sets there, looking for a lob and then a ball pick at the top. And their guys have to hold their picks and be more conscious of who they're looking to pick. That lob could be there, but they got to headhunt. Got to headhunt and get your teammate open.
Number 22 in the green outfit, who has the ball right now, is Bryson Huff, a 6'2 sophomore, in for Coach Derek Brooks for Wyoming East. Less than a minute to go, and a 1-point lead for the visitors from Wyoming County. From the corner, Mitchell got it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Wyoming East is picking the bottom of that zone, and boy, Mitchell just shot it right in the basket. Garrett Mitchell, good shooter, 6'3 junior.
His second long ball, fadeaway shot is good by Redfern.
Yeah, Elijah Redfern getting to that mid-range area. He's hard to stop. Wyoming East may have to help more with their wing people to try to keep him out of that area.
23 seconds left, and it looks like the Warriors are to go for the last shot of the quarter. Lambert retreats to the center circle. Now he makes his move. Mitchell here in front of us and gets it back. Mitchell wants to shoot. Now to Lambert. Lambert into the lane, puts up a floater, no. And Beckley's got the rebound. That's Gravely with it. Redfern, and that's the buzzer. A low-scoring first quarter, and that's the way Wyoming East wants it. The Warriors lead Beckley 10-8. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the Action on Video Productions.
This one's for everyone who spends the amount of time it would take to watch a movie, agreeing on which movie to watch. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Shouldn't call it.
Want to thank our friends from the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS-FM, Fred Persinger II, who was kind enough to give us stats on the Beckley Flying Eagles. 10-8 after one quarter. Wyoming East's on the happy side of the scoreboard. And we'll see if there are any changes for Woodrow Wilson. We see Sam Peck, number 34, in, a 6'2 senior, averaging about 7 points per game for the Flying Eagles.
Sam Peck's a good three-point shooter, really active player. Now Beckley switched to a 2-3 zone. Bill.
Mitchell shoots over the zone, misses off the back iron, and McMillan's got the ball, and Beckley's on the attack. Woodrow just not really able to get the kind of run and gun play they like. McMillan. He was the quarterback on the football team. Very smart player, very skilled. Outside, Redfern. That's Wolf. Peck is 34 now, Redfern. Beckley looking to get somebody loose, and they can't. Good D by the Warriors. Redfern again.
Yeah, Beckley showing great patience here. Running through their sets, looking for the right shot.
That long ball just did not hit anything by Gravely, and here we come the other way.
I think Coach Kidd liked that to work the ball around that long for that shot.
Witten misses the runner in the lane. Rebound tipped around, and here come the Flying Eagles on the attack. Redfern gliding down the floor and dishes it off on the right wing and gets it back. In underneath. Turnaround short shot by the string being Gravely, and it was partially deflected, and here we go the other way. Nobody scored in this second quarter yet. A 2-ball, nope, that's not going to get it. Huff couldn't get it to go, and here comes Woodrow. Wolf with it. Gets it to the guards. Redfern dribbling head of the lane. Stops and pops from there, and it's off the iron, no good. Lambert with the rebound, and now a timeout is called by Derek Brooks of Wyoming East. So, with 6:15 to go till halftime, East 10 and Beckley 8. I just want to take a quick break, Bob, and talk about a couple of people, a couple of broadcasters who were close to me that we lost here in the last month. One was Rod Odell, and you remember Rod. He was one of the voices of the Beckley Flying Eagles for WWNR radio for more than 20 years, was one of the radio voices. Even though he worked at a competitor for me, he was a true pro and taught me a lot. And then he worked several state basketball tournament games with Jack Fleming, and always a Flying Eagle. And then Bob Cannon, who was the first general manager of the Mullins radio station. He did play-by-play in Wyoming County and here in Beckley for WJLS. He started the WJLS Basketball Classic and was the tournament director for more than 20 years. Also did play-by-play in the state basketball tournament on West Virginia Public Broadcasting, and then I took over for him. So we'll miss Bob Cannon and Rod Odell, two great pros.
Yes, they were, Bill.
From the corner, here's Mitchell missing, and the rebound is off to Woodrow. Still nobody scored in this quarter. Redfern wants to change that, goes in for the twisting layup, and draws the foul.
Yeah, Redfern just, I believe something in that timeout, they told Redfern to go ahead and be more aggressive with the ball. That's what he's good at, beating his man off the bounce. And then he needs to read and help if the help comes, then he can make the pass.
Redfern, good.
As we look at the little general replay, Redfern pushing the ball, nice little crossover shake, draws the foul, able to get to the free throw line.
5 points of the 9 that Beckley has. Redfern has 5 and now 6. And we're tied at 10. Just under 6 minutes to play till halftime.
Beckley switched up their zone defense and also switched up their press there, causing the turnover. So that's real slow tempo. Gosh, it's almost putting us to sleep. 10 to 10. Well, Beckley's trying to change the tempo by going to a 1-2-1-1 press.
Well, they surprised Cook that time, and so the Eagles with the turnover now got to try to get things going.
And Wyoming East is in a man-to-man, but it's almost like a zone. Look how tight they are. They're switching a lot of picks and playing tight.
In on the low post. Watch out. Watch out for 3 seconds. Redfern again. He's a very good ball handler and a fine shooter. And they're asking him not only to be the shooting guard, but the playmaking guard. McMillan, Peck, Redfern again. Fadeaway shot, too strong. And the rebound to Mitchell. So East with the basketball in a 10 tie. 5 minutes left till halftime.
Beckley switched to start the quarter. They were in a 1-2-2 zone the first quarter. Now they're in a 2-3 zone.
And as you know, it was always Beckley man-to-man. Here's Witten in close, blocked from behind, and he's fouled.
Yeah, nice pass in there to Witten, sealing inside. That's what we call, Bill, a result-oriented foul. And a lot of times I like that by the refs. If there's minimal contact inside, they'll wait and see if it calls the player to miss the shot or not. As we take a look at the pass, Witten seals. He got the inside position, then there was a foul over the right shoulder.
Tanner Witten gets his 5th point, and looking for number 6, in and out. Rebound, though, to Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell wants to shoot the long one.
Now, those are things that cause coaches to lose their hair a bit. Giving up offensive rebounds on free throws cost points. Witten gets in the scoring column now. Well, Witten with a sweet left-handed stroke.
Witten with 8 points, 14-10, and East with the 4-point advantage.
And I know how Ron Kidd thinks if you did your job, it would have been 11-10 and Beckley would have had the ball, but then it's 14-10.
McMillan, that's off line. We could see it from where we're sitting, and it goes out of bounds untouched, and so the Warriors will get it. 5-5 is Wyoming East. Here they come. Lambert, the sophomore, working very nicely as the point guard, and again wearing the mask sort of on his chin.
Yeah, both guys are. If you're not going to cover the mouth and the nose, you don't need them.
There you go. Tipped away, and it's stolen by the Eagles. Here's a 1-on-2. Redfern spin move. What a play. He's got it.
Elijah Redfern in the open court is very difficult to contain. Beautiful move.
From three, it's answered that time by Witten, his second long ball.
And what happened there, Bill? He got the feel of it after the offensive rebound, and now he's feeling like a different player. Beautiful pass there by Elijah Redfern.
And the freshman Walton scores for the first time. 3-point lead for the Warriors. And Wyoming East working with the basketball. 3:20 to play till halftime. Watch Witten. He wanted to fire it up. Mitchell's got it now. He's dangerous from outside. A 3-ball airborne now, and it rattles in good. Oh, a nice play by Chandler Johnson. That's the 5th long ball for the Warriors.
Yeah, another junior for Derek Brooks' game.
I tell you, this Warrior team is very impressive. Outside Wolf. Redfern decides to try the long one, and it's off the back iron, no good. And here we come with Cook working with it outside to Lambert. Head of the lane jump shot from NBA range, and it's there by Mitchell, his 3rd tray of the night. And it's the longest lead by the Warriors at 23-14. Wow.
Garrett Mitchell knocking down the long ball.
So with a timeout, we'll take it with them. 23-14 the score. Wyoming East leads. You're watching the action on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Motley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Motley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch.
We're late in the first half. Let's take a look at a replay.
Well, Garrett Mitchell feeling it from long range, getting a good look. Mitchell top of the key behind the college line. Let's see, we got the high school line, the girls college, but that was deep. Garrett Mitchell, nothing but net.
So he's at 3 long balls. Witten is at 2 from downtown, and Johnson 1 for Wyoming East. Here's Woodrow, down by 9. A lob pass underneath, and it's taken away from Walton. Fast break try for East, and there's the lay-in. Beautifully done by Witten. Wow.
Yeah, Tucker Cook with a beautiful pass there. Witten running the floor, and then Beckley nonchalantly takes the ball out of bounds and gets a turnover.
Tanner Witten has 13 points.
Yeah, as we look at the pass here. Boy, Cook, beautiful setup. Tucker Cook, nice play, and then Beckley on the turnover on the inbound.
Outside.
Beckley switched to man-to-man with East hitting all those threes.
Here's Lambert. McMillan on him. Mitchell has been red hot. He's got it now. Redfern on him. And Witten.
Yeah, that's against man-to-man. That's the guy you got to watch, Witten.
Here's Peck on him. To the baseline. In traffic. It's tipped away and stolen. Good D by Woodrow, and here we come the other way. Less than 2 minutes till halftime. Eagles need some offense right now. They'll try the long ball, and that's too strong. A little rough under the basket. Here comes Wyoming East. Loping down the floor is Mitchell from three. Nope, not this time. Into the hands of Cook. They'll try a three again. Nope. And again, the East Warriors keep the ball. Oh, they're very aggressive off those boards.
Yes, East really hustling, getting to the loose balls.
Mitchell back out to Witten, and they're going to set the play up with 1:15 to go till halftime. Here's Lambert. Oh, this team from Wyoming County is just playing their hearts out. Lambert down the lane, dishes at the last minute from the baseline corner, and it's not there. Wow. Here we come the other way. Redfern waiting for his teammates, goes through a double team and draws the foul.
Yeah, they got Tanner Witten there on the reach. Neither team in the bonus. That's only the fourth team foul on Beckley. Wyoming East has 3.
Substitutions again for both teams. Back in for Woodrow is Caleb Gravely, 6'5", slender senior. Beckley will inbound. That's Wolf looking, lobbing. Redfern's got it. Lambert is playing defense for Wyoming East. McMillan. Around the horn they go. Flying Eagles trying to get somebody loose. Good movement. Wolf will fire. Nope. Rebound is off to Mitchell. East is on the attack. And they look over at Coach Derek Brooks, wanting to know if they want to spread the floor and go for one.
That's exactly what he wants to do here with an 11-point lead. He would definitely not like to give Beckley another possession.
Underneath, short shot, count it.
Great pass. I'll tell you what, Tucker Cook is seeing the floor, making the plays. Good, strong move by Chandler Johnson.
So Johnson with his second bucket. Beckley will try a tray. No good by Redfern, and Cook rebounds with the buzzer sounding. Well, the Flying Eagles held to only 14 first half points. And the visitors from Wyoming East have a big lead at 27-14. Well, we'll add up the stats and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. It's halftime under the dome at the Armory, and the score is 27-14 Wyoming East over Woodrow. You're watching the action on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Well, it's halftime, and on a night where one of the all-time Beckley greats was being honored here in the pregame show, Henry Dickerson, who wound up scoring almost 30 points per game for the 1969 Flying Eagles. The Beckley team tonight has come out ice cold. Elijah Redfern with 8 points leads Woodrow. Mattis McMillan hit a 3-ball early in the game, and he's been shut down since then. Landon Wolf with a point, and Jalen Walton with 2, and that's the point total for the Flying Eagles. For Wyoming East, Tanner Witten with 13 points. He's hit 3 from 2 range. He's hit 2 from 3 range, plus 1 of 2 at the line, 13 for Witten. Garrett Mitchell hit 3 long bombs for 9 points. Chandler Johnson has 5. Cook and Lambert both started and did not score. Well, Bob Bolin, this is a shocker if you're asking me. The Beckley Flying Eagles look like they're just sort of playing in slow motion tonight.
Yeah, just not able to get things going offensively. And Wyoming East, to their credit, they're playing good basketball. They're moving the ball around. They've made great passes. Tucker Cook has his team playing. He's moving the ball around. Tanner Witten is an all-state player. I mean, he's strong inside, outside. He got going from the left corner with the three-point shots. And then Chandler Johnson showing his strength, and Garrett Mitchell with that shooting ability. Wyoming East coming up with 27 here in the first half.
Well, let's give you the team totals. Beckley with only 5 field goals. One of them was a long ball. 3 of 4 foul shooting. And for Wyoming East, they had 10 made field goals. 6 of the 10 were 3 balls. 1 of 2 foul shooting for their 27 points. Nobody on either team in foul trouble. And we're at halftime. Wyoming East has a 13-point lead. Wow. Okay, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll have more to tell you about from under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. You're watching Video Productions.
Important to you when buying windows, siding, and doors?
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above, when the world offers it all.
We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're looking to sell your vehicle, Auto Buyers of West Virginia is your solution. We buy all cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs and have a simple and safe way to sell your vehicle. We'll give you a free appraisal on your vehicle and make you an offer to buy it on the spot. Whether you're still making payments or have a clear title, we'll turn your car into cash today at Auto Buyers of West Virginia. So come see us at Cranberry Creek Shopping Center off Eisenhower Drive in Beckley. Auto Buyers of West Virginia, the simple, safe, and secure way to sell your vehicle.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Back in Beckley, along with award-winning coach Bob Boland, this is Bill O'Brien. Glad to have you aboard. As the Beckley Flying Eagles were halfway through the regular season, and Beckley is looking to find some offense. They've scored only 14 points here at halftime. Part of the problem is that their center, Mike Miller, 6'7" senior, not able to play tonight. He has a hairline fracture of his shooting hand that happened on Saturday night. And, of course, we already told you that Keenan Cook has missed, well, virtually going to miss the rest of the year. And so when you've got to change personnel and you're talking about playing a good team like Wyoming East, you got to have your game. And so far, Coach, the Flying Eagles have not brought their A game.
No, just not making shots. Just struggling on the offensive end, really struggling. I thought their defense was fine. And I'm going to give Wyoming East credit. They hit threes. They attacked the baseline against the 1-2-2. And, when you're making threes against the zone, the way Beckley's playing a tight zone, then Beckley switched to man-to-man, I thought, picked up their tempo and played a little better.
Eagles are out. And, in talking to Ron Kidd, I had not talked with him this season. His demeanor was great. He said, we know we've got to make do with what we've got. We've got some good players. We've got to grind it out. That was the word he used. We've got to grind it out, and we will. And in knowing Ron Kidd, and I had done most of his games in the 22 years that he's been the head coach, that's what he does. He knows how to get the maximum out of players. And, you know, Bob, you know Ron Kidd as well as anybody. It's just rare that a Beckley basketball team has come in winning only 3 out of their first 10 in a season. And Ron isn't used to that, but he's collected his team and he said, hey, look, you know, we realize that losing begets losing. You've got to play on the fact that we beat Oak Hill here on Saturday night. We know we can win, and we've got to start, a trend of winning because you've got to just have that mindset.
And Ron Kidd doesn't throw his players under the bus. I mean, when you score 14 points in a half, you know, the coach will take the blame. That's not the coach's fault. Coaching, I mean, they're getting good looks at the basket, just not making any shots. And Woodrow will have to play. You should be able to get 14 points in a half off of offensive rebounds.
There you go.
So I believe they'll come out to play better second half. And I think Wyoming East, Derek Brooks doing a great job. I think they're playing really well.
Okay, we need to take one more quick break, and then we'll have the play-by-play for the third quarter coming up. It's 27-14 East, leading Woodrow Wilson. And you're watching the action on Video Productions.
Name is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Motley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is that first sip when you taste the peppermint chip pieces. It's like catching snowflakes on your tongue, and it just feels like the holiday season has begun.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the Peppermint Chip Milkshake.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage.
And we're ready to go. Woodrow will inbound to start the third quarter play. I don't want to make excuses for the Flying Eagles, but this is the fourth game they played in the last 7 days. I mean, that's got to wear on you. Outside, Wedfern, he's the point guard. Wolf is 20. McMillan has the ball now for Woodrow. If he gets hot, watch out. Wolf leans in, crashes into the defender, and there is a foul called, and it's a charge on Wolf.
I believe they got Chandler Johnson there.
Beg your pardon, yeah.
Chandler Johnson on the block there. Wolf will go to the line for two. Landon Wolf taking it in there strong. I think just like the first half, that was kind of a result-oriented foul. As we take a look at it here, Bill. Let's say Wolf driving to the left. Going up. Yep. Slid in there late. Chandler Johnson did. And probably could have got out of the way, but didn't. Drew the contact down low. Blocking foul.
So that's a good start for Beckley in the second half as Wolf makes both foul shots. He's 3 out of 4 from there now. And here comes Mitchell.
Beckley starting out the second half in man-to-man defense, down 11.
Lambert on the weave outside. The sophomore point guard for East. In close, watch Witten, partially deflected, tries again, no good, and Maddox McMillan has the rebound for Woodrow. Here come the Eagles. Redfern gets it outside, back to Redfern. New player in there is Braden Hawthorne, number 24, a 6'4 freshman. Much is expected of him.
Yeah, Braden Hawthorne can shoot the basketball, and Ron Kidd trying to get somebody in the game to give him some points.
Wolf took the long leaner and didn't go, but here comes Woodrow getting the basketball. Good hustle by Walton. And that ball goes in. They're going to count it. Yes, Redfern gets the basket and one.
Elijah Redfern on the drive. It was complete as we take a look at it. There was the steal. Redfern with the shot going by the defense and collision inside. Referee deemed it a block.
Redfern now with 10, and there's his 11th point. So he has been all of the offense for the Flying Eagles, but Beckley is back within 8.
Yeah, Beckley going full court man, trying to pick up the tempo of the game.
Lambert with a nice spin move, and he's got it again. In close, Witten can't handle the pass, and McMillan winds up with it for the Flying Eagles. So Beckley's on the move. Redfern asking for his teammates to move around. Hawthorne passes it off. McMillan off the back iron, no good. And the East Warriors with a basketball. They have wins over Mingo County twice, over Liberty, Independence, and Westside. 5-5 are the Warriors. Taking their time around the horn. Mitchell from 3. Nope. Rebound Beckley. That's Hawthorne with it, and he'll bring it up himself. Now to Redfern. Beckley down by 8. Redfern goes for the scoop, and he's got the lay-in.
Yeah, Derek Brooks, time for a timeout here. He gets one.
So with a timeout on the court, Beckley is pulled within 6. 5:40 to play in the third quarter. We'll be back. Well, no, we won't be back. We'll stay right here,
Yeah,
Bob. And
call it a 30 there.
Yeah, okay.
8-0 run for Beckley. Elijah Redfern playing with a lot of confidence here as we take a look at that last drive. A little hesitation, right-left crossover, little slow Euro step, kiss off the glass. Beckley starting out on an 8-0 run. So 8-0 run is that as many as they scored in any quarter so far.
That's right, 8 and 6. Beckley had 8 points in the first, 6 in the second quarter.
And they've scored 8 in the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds here in the third quarter. So Beckley coming out on fire.
By the way, our thanks to the folks at Chick-fil-A, 3 convenient Beckley area locations. Thanks for sponsoring our instant replay. That's one of the great things about video productions. Glad to have you watching tonight. Inbounds play Cook. Against the all-court pressure. This Mitchell with it. He knows how to handle the ball. Garrett Mitchell. And he's dangerous from three-point land. He sees room in the lane, puts up the contested jumper, and it rolls in. Garrett Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell, nice shot fake, showed the ball, textbook, end up with a nice roll.
That breaks the Beckley run. That's the first points of this second half for the Warriors. Turnaround shot, leaned up there, no good by Walton. And here's Cook with it. Lambert's got it. The original lineup for the Wyoming East Warriors under Derek Brooks. They're just a great family, the Brooks family. Give and go in close to Witten. He should have taken the shot.
Yes,
Instead he passed it off, and it cost him possession.
Exactly, Bill. A little too unselfish. Witten close enough to the basket.
From the foul line, Leaner is good for Redfern.
That's a four-point turnaround there.
Redfern with 15 of the 23 Beckley points. Here's Lambert, 4.5 to go till the end of the third quarter. Nice crowd here on Henry Dickerson night under the dome in Beckley. Mitchell looking for his compadre, Witten. Now Lambert. Left side try. And we've got a foul on Woodrow as Chandler Johnson had the ball in the lane. Ron Kidd has to come out on the floor and do a little housekeeping. Somebody had thrown something on the court. That foul, by the way, was on Redfern, his second. And we got another whistle.
Yeah, trying to get the ball into Tanner Witten near the basket. Maddox McMillan reaches in there and gets a held ball. Possession, Wyoming East.
Mitchell gets it in. Lambert. Mitchell again. Being guarded by Hawthorne, gets around him, leans in, and misses off the front iron.
Boy, Mitchell, great hustle.
Boy, look at that. Went after his own miss.
Yep.
He's going to fire a 25-footer short. Rebound, East. Followed up, no, and a foul on Woodrow.
Yeah, Wyoming East doing work on the boards. That's 3 shots on 1 possession. And the big fella, Chandler Johnson, gets rewarded at the free throw line.
Johnson is a 6'5" junior, averaging about 9 points per game. He scored 5 so far tonight. Here it comes. Short off the back iron.
Yeah. Beckley on a 10-2 run right now to start this third quarter. Wyoming East coming out cold.
Johnson again. And that's good. So, a 7-point lead for Wyoming East. Here come the Flying Eagles. Around the horn, outside that defense. Redfern looks for his teammates, asks them to move around a little bit. Taking his time. Now he makes his move from the foul line off the back iron. Lambert rebounds. Now he's had the hot hand, Redfern, but that time it wouldn't go for him. Witten is asked to get in closer to the hoop and back out.
Yeah, consistent coach Herbie Brooks wants Witten to be more aggressive offensively as Tucker Cook knocks down the J.
And that's a 3-ball for Cook, his first basket of the night. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Warriors from Wyoming County. In the lane, here's McMillan. Fadeaway turnaround jumper, and he's got it.
Yeah,
McMillan.
Beckley really trying to get the ball inside as Hawthorne had a reach around the back there, holding with the left hand. We look at the instant replay on the 3 on the other end. Watch Tucker Cook prepared to shoot while the ball's in the air. Nice follow through with a beef acronym: balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through.
Spoken like a true coach. You love it. Here's Lambert taking his time. Definitely the style of ball that the Wyoming East Warriors like. And they've made the most of it tonight. Well, this Lambert, just a sophomore, but I like him as a point guard. Mitchell now. Shut down. That was Wolf who was on him defensively. 2 minutes and 22 seconds till the end of the third quarter. Lambert with it. Spins around Redfern and loses the handle on the dribble. Picked up by Walton. Beckley on the fast break, 2-on-2. Redfern and a whistle. Count the basket. Wow.
Redfern with the sweet spin move, able to finish. Boy, his quickness, his ball handling ability, good job by Elijah Redfern.
Redford now, perfect at the line, 4 out of 4.
As we take a look at Redfern, boom, the quickness, the finish, the kiss off the glass, and drew the foul. Beckley within 5.
And Redfern has 18 of Woodrow's 28 points. 2 minutes to go till the end of the third quarter. Lambert in the center circle to Mitchell and Lambert. Witten from 3. Here it comes, and it's short. Witten gets the rebound. He'll spin in close, and he's got it. Oh, he's money in the bank. That's Tanner Witten.
Yeah, Tanner Witten strong around the basket. That's what Coach Herbie Brooks was trying to get him to take advantage of his size on the defensive end.
15 points for Witten. And Witten almost stealing. McMillan driving, shut down, turnaround shot anyways off the mark. Rebound followed, and Walton's shot is blocked. Now Wolf, he'll follow, and there's a blocking foul, and it's going to be the second on Witten.
Yeah, easy call there. Witten falling down before the contact and getting the block.
So Landon Wolf, 6'3" senior, who is at 3 of 4 foul shooting tonight, will toe the line, and it's good.
As we take a look at that foul, Wolf driving, and there comes Witten and back bent. Yeah, didn't get there to take the charge. Foul on Witten. Witten had a nice block shot in there, but I didn't know why he didn't turn and box out and go for the rebound.
Wolf makes both foul shots, and it's a 5-point game again. 1:21 left in the third. So Beckley was down by 13 starting this quarter. Now they're down by only 5.
Yeah, we have a ball game now. Beckley switching up the press again, going to more of a man-to-man, and there goes the jump. So they're trying to speed up the tempo. Good job by Wyoming East attacking the press.
Well, Cook missed the shot, but he got his own rebound. And so as we come to the 1 minute mark left in the third, East will use up some more clock. up by 5 points. Low-scoring game, but it's been more of a basketball game for Woodrow here in the third quarter. Lambert loses the handle and double dribbles.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that he did double dribble. Walton had the steal there, and Beckley would have been off to the races. So Elijah Redfern, they've had a lot of success spreading the floor and letting Elijah Redfern go to work. What did you say he has, 18?
18 points.
Yeah, he's getting wherever he wants. Good play by good play.
Hawthorne from 3, count it.
And that's Elijah Redfern beating his man. They had to help. Hawthorne knocking down the 3.
It's a 2-point lead. East with the lead in the ball with 30 seconds left in the third. Well, there's a foul on Hawthorne. Just sort of pushed Lambert. Said, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the second on Braden Hawthorne.
As we take a look at Redfern. Beat his man. The help had to come all the way to the paint. Impossible to get back out there. Hawthorne knocks down the 3.
He did not even move the twine on the netting. Beckley double teaming the man with the ball. Mitchell loses the handle, and Beckley's got the steal. 15 seconds left in the quarter, and a chance for the Eagles to tie or take the lead. What a comeback here in the second half by Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, Beckley scored more points in this quarter than they did the entire first half.
Redfern through a double team. From his tummy, he gets the pass away, and a held ball is going to be called with 1.1 seconds.
And, Bill, that really hurts. I mean, getting a held ball there. Now Beckley will get possession with 1 second, but they'll lose the possession to start the fourth quarter. So they get a 1 second possession off that. So, really a rough play. Hawthorne gets a good look at it.
But nothing doing from the corner. That's the end of 3, and we've got a game. Wyoming East 35, Woodrow Wilson 33. You're watching the best in high school basketball on Video Productions.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing.
Well, we have just an incident. We'd like to thank the athletic director of Woodrow Wilson, Tim Carrico, for his help in the preparation of our broadcast. Always great to work with him. This is Bill O'Brien, along with Coach Bob Boland, and we're ready for the last quarter of play. Wyoming East with a 2-point lead. In fact, Elijah Redfern outscored East in the third quarter all by himself. He had 10 points, East had 8, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. The Warriors will get it.
Yeah, good hustle there by Jalen Walton on the deflection.
Mitchell will trigger the ball in behind his own backboard. And out it comes to Lambert. To the corner. No, Mitchell can't get the shot off. Wolf was on him. Lambert again outside. Mitchell can't get it done. A bounce pass in close. There's Witten. Puts it up and it rolls off the iron. Just missed. Here come the Eagles quickly down the floor. Redfern, he draws the foul. No, he traveled first. He traveled. Ouch.
Yeah, getting rough on both ends here. Witten got a close one to the basket. Didn't get any breaks. And then right there on the drive, Elijah Redfern called for the travel.
Against the all-court Beckley pressure. They break it. Cook passing to the corner, in close. Watch Witten, puts it up. A wild shot is no good, and Maddox McMillan's got it for Beckley. Hawthorne working on the low post, double low post. They'll try Trey, and it's good. That's Redfern again. He's got 21, and Beckley's got the lead, 36-35.
Great job of reading the defense by Redfern. Defense, man had his hands down. Redfern elevated and let the three loose.
Wow, what a comeback by the Eagles. From the corner, Cook. Nope. Rebound fought for, and Beckley's got it. That was Walton having to hustle. Now the ball is stopped with a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, got to reach in there on Witten.
Well, that'll be the third foul on the Warriors' top gun, Tanner Witten.
And you see Elijah Redfern, defense 5 feet off of him, worried about the drive. Redfern's been able to get where he wants. Redfern knocks down the three.
Let me correct myself. That is Witten's fourth personal foul. 4 fouls on the big gun for the Warriors. He's going to stay in.
Yeah, Beckley much more aggressive on the defensive boards here in the second half than they were in the first.
Eagles scored only 14 points the entire first half, but boy, they've come out, had 19 points in the third quarter, and they come with guns blazing here. Hawthorne from 3, it's good, and he's fouled. Wow.
Beckley with a tremendous set play there. Hawthorne coming off the baseline, off the pick, let it go. The defender got there late. As we take a look at it for a chance at a 4-point play, Hawthorne got it loose, and yes, drew the contact, nothing but the bottom of the net.
And he's got it. So Hawthorne has come off the bench to score 7 points, and Beckley's lead is 5.
4-point play, big turnaround. And Wyoming East has Witten over there as an assistant coach, and he's their all-state player.
Bob, you just never hear of anybody getting a 4-point play. They're on the floor trying to get it. Beckley's stolen. Walton's got it. Down the floor, Redfern.
Good
Beckley
pass.
3-on-1, and it's blocked. Oh, good defense by the Warriors. Quickly up the other way. Here's the layup by Johnson, and he's fouled.
Yeah, great pass there by Redfern to Maddox McMillan. Unable to finish, but good team basketball. And then on the other end, Chandler Johnson taking it strong and drawing the foul.
Chandler Johnson, 1 for 2 at the foul line, and a total of 6 points. Shot off the iron, no good. You'll get another one.
Boy, a tale of 2 halves. Beckley couldn't score the first half. Wyoming East can't score the second half.
That's it. Shot, missed them both. Walton rebounds, by the way. That was the third foul on Walton. I see Coach Dave Barksdale up on the end of the Beckley bench. Said the Beckley team, hustle on up the floor, guys. By the way, Coach Barksdale is wearing a green pullover. I said, what are you wearing that for? He said, I just needed something. Didn't even think about the colors of Wyoming East.
And Beckley ran that same play for Hawthorne that they ran a minute ago. They were called for an illegal pick that time.
I think you can see Coach Barksdale in the middle of your screen now. He's standing there at the end of the Beckley bench as the Warriors will inbound. Mitchell looking, and gets it into Cook. Back to Mitchell. East down by 5. They need some offense right now with 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell threw the triple team, and he walked with it. Great Beckley D.
Yeah, good help by Maddox McMillan. Shuffle of the feet there on the drive for the traveling call.
Well, Beckley, with a 1-game winning streak, they had lost 7 in a row prior to that. But here in the second half, Woodrow has looked like the old Beckley teams. And here, walking the ball up the floor is Redfern. Elijah passing to his left. The bottom of your screen to Wolf. And now Hawthorne, the slender forward. Where's number 24? And back out to the point guard, Redfern. Elijah Redfern with 21 of Beckley's points, and he walked with it. He put the brakes on, and his sneaker didn't grab. He didn't agree with that call, Bob.
Yeah, official been consistent on both ends. Had a shuffle of the feet, walk on the other end, and the same call on this end. As Ron Kidd gets a timeout here, it'll be a 30, so we'll stay here.
We'll stay here and remind you we'll have more basketball all week long. You and I will be at Shady Spring tomorrow night.
Yeah, and these same Wyoming East Warriors will be playing out Shady tomorrow night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure that Wyoming East likes to come to Raleigh County. They're getting all that they could ask for here tonight against Woodrow, and tomorrow Shady Spring is no easy task.
Hey, the Brooks father-son tandem, they always play a tough schedule. They play the Bluefields. They play everybody they can play, and they're always prepared.
You brought that up in our last telecast, that the Wyoming County teams always like to play the biggest and best competition that way to get ready for postseason. And that's what's happened here as the Warriors, a double-A team playing quad A Woodrow Wilson. Right in front of us. Here is Mitchell inbounding.
Yeah, Wyoming East in the same section with Bluefield. Really good double-A section.
Lambert again. Witten. Check me, that's Mitchell. Wanted to fire the long ball, but could not.
Yeah, I believe he's got to get Witten back in the game now, even with 4 fouls. You can't take that foul home with you. They haven't scored since Witten's been out, so I look for Derek Brooks to go ahead and put him in the game.
Jacob Howard missed that shot. Here's Redfern missing his, and it's out of bounds to the Warriors.
There he goes, putting Witten back in. You have to, if he fouls out, he fouls out. Before 26, you're down 5, and he's your man, got to go back in the game.
Wyoming East has not scored in this fourth quarter, and we're almost midway through it. So Beckley down by 2 to start the quarter now with a 5-point advantage, and the Warriors need to get things going. Cook, Witten now, moving down the baseline, puts up an off-balance shot. It goes in, and he's fouled. Tanner Witten, he's got 17.
Yeah, strong move by Witten, avoiding the charge, going straight up, drawing the contact on the shot. Very good move by Tanner Witten. All right, and a good coaching move by Derek Brooks. Got to put him back in the game.
Absolutely right. Witten makes it good. So,
now Derek Brooks, I'm sorry, Bill. Derek Brooks right now getting him out on a free throw with a defensive possession. So he's going offense to defense now. Now look, goes straight to the scorer's table, and he'll be back in.
Smart move. Jacob Howard, a 6'1 junior wearing 14, is playing defense for Wyoming East.
The only way it won't be a smart move if there's 3 or 4 possessions before he can get back in the game, and they need him in the game for offense.
Hawthorne missed the floater. He's got it back, and the ball winds skyward. It's coming right over here, and Beckley's got it. That's Redfern.
All right, if Beckley scores here, you remember that loose ball that Redfern got, how big a play that could be.
Flying Eagles up by 2.
Now they have to come out and play Redfern, and they have a hard time staying in front of that young man.
Uh-oh, look at this. Redfern.
And that's what Ron Key has been waiting for, that they have to come out now. Here's your offensive possession, which makes that not a great move, Bill, with now Witten's over there on an offensive possession.
Mitchell, again, he wants to fire the long ball, and Beckley double-teamed him.
Unless Derek Brooks is going to use a timeout. Doesn't want offensive possession without Witten in the game.
Here comes Lambert, loose from the baseline. He's got it.
Well, good job. Cole Lambert saved his coach there, getting a bucket, 2-point game. And Tanner Witten gets to sit over there on a defensive possession here with 2:50. But he's a strong rebounder, too. So it hurts when he's out of the game on the defensive end also.
Those were the first points of the night for Lambert, and they came at just the right time. Here's Redfern, layup, and it will not go down. Tipped up, no good. And here comes Lambert again. Boy, I thought Walton had that rebound.
What do you think that timeout's for? That timeout's to get Witten back in that ball game.
So it's 42-40 Woodrow with 2.5 to play in regulation. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we'd like to thank our director tonight, our producer Andrew Bolin, and Nick Eskins. They're making all this work. I'm surrounded by Bolins. Here's Bob Bolin.
Sammy Hall's almost a Bolin.
Almost a Bolin. All right. Warriors down by 2. And they've got the ball. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in regulation. Lambert. Well, he's got the matchup he wants, but Beckley's defense is keeping the Warriors out. Witten dishes to the corner. Needs help. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Boy, good thinking that time by Cook. He was bottled up.
Now, Derek Brooks, the coach in high school can call it. Derek Brooks bailed him out there with a 30-second call. Coach Ron Kidd's thinking the timeout happened. I was watching Derek Brooks when he called timeout, and I kind of mumbled it. So Derek Brooks saved his team a turnover right there.
Beckley's offense has been Elijah Redfern, 23 points tonight. Wyoming East Warriors, Tanner Witten has 18 points to lead the way for East. 2 minutes even to play in regulation, and Woodrow down by 13 at halftime and down by 2 starting this quarter. Now the Eagles are up by 2, and boy, oh boy, this crowd is into it.
Yeah, turned out to be a good game after kind of a slow start, and 27-14, a 13-point game. Looks like these NFL games, Bill. Somebody gets up, and Cincinnati Bengals come into town down 18 and just blow it right back open. But
you're going to bring that up. Thanks, Coach.
But right now, Derek Brooks drawing up his Alabama's play. Now, I'll tell you, they'd like to get the ball inside to Witten. Witten tried to draw a foul. And then the second thing, they would love to get Garrett Mitchell open in the corner for a 3. He shot the ball really well tonight. So let's see what he's drawn up. Witten's on the opposite the ball. Look for him to get picks coming towards the ball. There goes Witten to the top. So here comes the set. Look for Witten inside or look for Garrett Mitchell on the 3.
Eagles have bottled up Garrett Mitchell. He hit 3 trays in the first half, and he's done nothing here.
There it is.
Going to try the tray, and he's got it.
Yeah, they looked for Witten on the post. Beckley stopped it. Mitchell called that one, Bill. Mitchell for the 3.
Bob, you're amazing. That's Coach Bob Bolin, who knows his basketball. Yeah. Amazing. I learned something from you every night.
Yeah, well, that's what you knew they'd look for their 2 stars getting the ball there. Good move by Wolf.
East by 1. Wolf has his shot blocked. Yeah. Beckley retains control.
Look for Beckley to spread the floor for Redfern. 1-point game. Redfern going to the basket.
Redfern's got it. Redfern to the paint. Fade away, yes! 25 for Redfern. Wow. 44-43 Beckley. A minute to play in regulation.
And East will be in the same thing. They'll look for Witten down low, and they'll look for that man right there for the 3. There's the ball, pick and roll. The 2, they won in it.
Garrett Mitchell passes it out. Lambert, very cautious. Oh, and Mitchell wanted to shoot from Trey Land, but Wolf was on him.
Yes, good defense by Wolf.
Cook gets it underneath. There's the lane. Johnson and a foul. Johnson scores, and East leads by 1.
Tucker Cook, Bill. What an entry pass. And you see the zip he had on the ball as we take a look at it. Watch Tucker Cook here. Watch where he throws the ball away from the defense. Nice quick move by Chandler Johnson inside to give him the lead by 1. Tucker Cook with a sweet pass.
Johnson is 1 out of 3 foul shooting, and he can't get that one to go.
Yeah,
30, a big miss.
28 seconds. Ron Kidd calling timeout. I don't look for Beckley to go for the last one here.
All right, we're going to keep it here. 30-second timeout with 26 ticks left. And no, they're going to go a full 60, so we'll take it with them. 45-44, Wyoming East leads. You're watching the action on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Modley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Modley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Okay, we're ready to go. Bob Boland, what do you say?
Oh, it's going to be Elijah Redford driving to the basket, reading the defense, seeing what's going on.
Here's Hawthorne. 18 seconds left. Beckley down by 1 and with the ball. McMillan, he won the game at Greenbrier East with a tray. Redfern, though, has had the hot hand. He's got 25, looking for more, and it misses from the baseline. And the rebound at Johnson, and he's fouled with 4.9 seconds. Johnson, though, has hit only 1 of 5 free throws all night. So there's still enough time, Bob.
Oh, there's plenty of time. 4.9. What did you say Johnson was from the line?
1 of 5.
Yeah. Now Beckley still has 1 timeout. Johnson going to the line. Really needs to hit him. Beckley has to make sure they box out on this rebound. Wyoming East cannot take a chance on an offensive foul on a rebound here. And Johnson at the free throw line. Who called the timeout here? Coach Ron Kidd called a 30. Is that his last one, Andrew? Okay, I think that's it for Beckley on the timeouts.
Okay, wow, this has turned into quite a game, and we're glad that you're with us here on Video Productions.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking over here. Beckley has 1. Beckley has 1 timeout. Wyoming East has 1. So, Ron Kidd here putting a little bit of extra pressure on Chandler Johnson. Still has the timeout left. So, he's telling them it's a 1-and-1 opportunity. On a miss, if Beckley gets the rebound, Coach Kidd is telling him if he wants a timeout or not. I kind of look for him. He's telling him what to do, if it's a 2-point game, a 3-point game, or a 1-point game, and he still has that timeout in his pocket.
Woodrow in that 7-game losing streak lost by a point at South Charleston in a disputed ending. They lost by 1 point against Huntington St. Joe, lost by 5 against Huntington. So they need to make things happen. Here's Johnson shooting. Yes, a big basket by Johnson.
1 for 5 at the line. If he makes this one, Beckley has to have a 3. Now, Bill, 4.9 seconds. Beckley has enough for 5 dribbles. Missed it, no timeout, and Ron Kidd called it, which I think after a miss, good move. He can pass the ball inbounds, look for something up at half court, and here they're going to draw something up. Either go for the tie or the win, Bill.
Wow. All right, 4.3 seconds remaining. 46-44, Wyoming East. And you got to give the Warriors from East credit. Beckley came out with both barrels blazing in the second half and took the lead. And it looked like Beckley was going to blow them away. Had a 5-point advantage, and then all of a sudden, Wyoming East got it together.
Oh, they did when Tanner Witten went back into the game. Wyoming East didn't score. Look for Beckley here, 4.3 seconds. If they can pass the ball to half court, Redfern will have enough time to drive to the basket. If the help comes, he could kick to Hawthorne or Maddox McMillan and go for the win. If the help doesn't come, look for Elijah Redfern to try to get all the way to the basket and draw the foul or take the mid-range jumper.
Now, Bob, I'm going to say one other thing. Redfern, of course, has led Beckley with 25 points.
Wow.
But Maddox McMillan, who's a senior and won the game on a last-second shot at Fairleigh against Greenbrier East, he knows how to do things at crunch time.
Yeah, you're going to have McMillan spotting up. You're going to have Hawthorne spotting up and Wolf. 3 great shooters. And, Wyoming's going to let him catch it at half court. He should move closer to half court here with Wyoming East dropping back.
Here we go, 4.3.
There goes Redfern attacking.
Redfern making his move in the lane, layup, missed, tip, no! Oh my! Redfern had the shot he wanted, and it would not go down. And the rebound by Woodrow's Walton was after the buzzer, and that's the end of the ball game. That would have tied it had Redfern, who has done it all tonight for the Flying Eagles, he couldn't get it to go. Let's see the replay, Bob.
Oh, great job there. by Redfern, getting to the basket, hanging in the air, just not able to finish. Beckley got the shot they wanted. Redfern not able to finish, and Wyoming East getting out of the Raleigh County Convention Center with a win. Great job by Derek Brooks' game.
All right, so the Eagles now fall to 3-8. Wyoming East goes to 6-5. We're going to take a break and then come back with stats. Final score again, 46-44. Wyoming East upsets Woodrow. We'll be back after these messages on Video Productions.
Looking to sell your vehicle? Auto Buyers of West Virginia is your solution. We buy all cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs and have a simple and safe way to sell your vehicle. We'll give you a free appraisal on your vehicle and make you an offer to buy it on the spot. Whether you're still making payments or have a clear title, we'll turn your car into cash today at Auto Buyers of West Virginia. So come see us at Cranberry Creek Shopping Center off Eisenhower Drive in Beckley. Auto Buyers of West Virginia, the simple, safe, and secure way to sell your vehicle.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your
Well, we're under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, and what a game it was. Wyoming East had a huge first half and led 27-14 at intermission as Beckley's offense, other than Elijah Redfern, had gone ice cold. In the third quarter, the Flying Eagles outscored them 19-8 and got within 2 points and then had the lead, the Beckley team did, in the fourth quarter. And Wyoming East was able to retake the lead and win the game in the last second, 46-44. Unofficial individual scoring for the Warriors tonight. Tanner Witten, even though he was playing with 4 fouls at the end of the ball game, he led Wyoming East with 18. Garrett Mitchell scored 14. Most of those came early in the game. Chandler Johnson had a key free throw at the end. He wound up with 9. Tucker Cook had 3. Cole Lambert with 2. Howard played in the ball game, and so did Huff, and they did not score. For the Beckley Flying Eagles, Elijah Redfern had 25 points tonight. 10 of those came when Beckley got back into the game in the third quarter. Redfern with 25. Braden Hawthorne came off the bench to score 7. Landon Wolf scored 5. Maddox McMillan had 5 points. Jalen Walton had 2. Gravely started and did not score. Peck played and did not score. So again, the Flying Eagles lose this by 2 points. And let's hear from Bob Boland recapping this game.
Well, it was a great game. Tanner Witten and Garrett Mitchell combining for 32 of the 46 points for Wyoming East. So both of them played a tremendous game, and I'll just tell you, Tucker Cook made the right passes at the right time to give Wyoming East good shots. The biggest bucket, those two combined for all but 14 points, but the biggest bucket was an assist from Tucker Cook to Chandler Johnson in the last minute of the game. So those two were tremendous. For Beckley, on the other end, Elijah Redfern with 25 points was tremendous. Got the shot he wanted at the end to tie the game and send it in overtime, and it just rolled off the end. Beckley was able to get the rebound but not get the finish there. We had a terrific basketball game here this evening by two teams that both are getting better as the season progresses.
Let's give you the team totals unofficially. Woodrow Wilson had 15 made field goals. 4 of them were long range. 10 of 11 at the foul line. Wyoming East had 17 field goals. 8 of those were long range. 6 of them came in the first half. And 4 out of 10 foul shooting unofficially for Wyoming East. But they were able to hold on and win the ball game in the last few seconds, 46-44. Wow, what a game. And if you're Beckley's head coach, Ron Kidd, you got a little more work to do. And in fact, you'll be playing tomorrow night here on this floor. It'll be the Capital Cougars from Charleston coming in. So that'll be here at the Dave Barksdale Court at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Wow. All right. We'll be back, and we'll have one more quick break and wrap it up from Beckley after you see and hear these messages on Video Productions.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
If you're looking to sell your vehicle, Auto Buyers of West Virginia is your solution. We buy all cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs and have a simple and safe way to sell your vehicle. We'll give you a free appraisal on your vehicle and make you an offer to buy it on the spot. Whether you're still making payments or have a clear title, we'll turn your car into cash today at Auto Buyers of West Virginia. So come see us at Cranberry Creek Shopping Center off Eisenhower Drive in Beckley. Auto Buyers of West Virginia, the simple, safe, and secure way to sell your vehicle.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
My name is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Motley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
What's more important to you when buying windows, siding, and doors?
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above, when the world offers it all.
We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
And we're back at Dave Barksdale Court, and Coach Bob Boland just went over to find out about what was on the schedule for tomorrow for Woodrow, but it isn't. That's wrong, huh?
Yeah, we
looked
had
at that.
Well, video production. We had the game down the 22nd, the Capital game, and I don't know how it came out on this schedule they gave us, but we will be at Shady Spring tomorrow for Shady Spring, Wyoming East, and Woodrow and Capital do not play here tomorrow.
Okay, I'm glad you straightened that out, Coach. I appreciate it. Well, again, the final score tonight, Wyoming East 46, Woodrow Wilson 44. Quite a game. Went right down to the wire. Redfern with 25 leading the way for Beckley, but he couldn't get the last one to go home in the last second of play. Wyoming East holds off the homestanding Flying Eagles to win for the 6th time this season. Well, our thanks to Nick Eskins, to Andrew Bolin, and of course my sidekick, Coach Bob Bolin. We'll be back together tomorrow, and we hope that you'll join us on Video Productions. I'm Bill O'Brien. Again, repeating the final, Wyoming East 46, Beckley 44. From the Dome, good night, everybody.